A long time, years, really. We've been working together for...
Yes, a long time. But what is it? 17 years.
Yeah, we've been...
I kind of like to say 15 to 17 because I can't quite accept that it's actually 17. But Frank kind of likes saying 17 because it gives it more kind of historical context, don't you?
Well, something like that.
I didn't even understand what I said then.
I thought it sounded good.
Did you?
We've been working together for so long that we, when we first met, I didn't have any pubes. Well, I did have some. What's that?
Do you think you should be mentioning that?
I think it's all right. It's natural. I did have some pubes, it's just they weren't mine. I used to collect them, I used to keep them in a jar. No two are the same, they're like snowflakes in that way, they're beautiful. If you get a chance to go to the Edinburgh Festival, you should, because it's an amazing, it's an incredible festival. It's a beautiful town and...
City even.
City, it's a beautiful city, and the population like just triples, and there's thousands of shows on. It's fantastic. It's interesting though, because apparently the average audience for a show at the Edinburgh Festival is 8 people, and there are lots and lots of shows getting
400 people.
Hundreds of people.
Yes.
So as far as I can tell, that means there must be shows getting negative numbers. There must be people ringing up the booking line saying, I'm not coming to your show, and neither are 15 of my friends. It's competitive, but it's good.
Yes, it is. And what I love about that joke is that I still think it's funny, which is good.
When we did our TV series, we couldn't believe it. We were so lucky that we got Bob Spears to direct it.
Yes, we did.
What's he done?
He's done Ab Fab, Dad's Army, The Goodies.
We always wanted to be the Goodies, and then we made our own show. And so we were the Goodies. Well, we weren't really the Goodies, but maybe the slightly above averages. Slightly above averages, averages, yum, yum.
Nobody remembers that tune.
Or that show, probably.
After he directed our show, he went off to direct the Spice movie.
Yeah.
The Spice Girls movie.
That's true.
Yes.
So
anyway, we had Bob Spears to direct it, and then we asked John Clark, script editor, script writer extraordinaire from originally from New Zealand, came to Australia. Anyway, you know John Clark. Do you know John Clark?
I'm sure
okay,
I do.
don't answer that. Anyway, we asked John Clark to script edit. We'd asked Bob Spears to direct it.
We asked Mel Gibson to play our neighbour, and he said get stuffed. 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Yeah.
So we're happy with that.
Yeah, Mel. Why did you disappoint us? But Bob Spears was terrific. He just, he just came in and just let us do what we wanted to do. He didn't come in and kind of go, this is the way you should do it. He recognised
puppet master.
He recognised that we'd been together for quite a few years and knew
We've
what we
been
were
together
doing.
for so long that when we first met, I didn't have any pubes.
You've already said that,
haven't I?
yeah, you've said that, yeah. But he came in and just kind of let us do what we wanted to do, and he was a great guy, wasn't he?
He was.
When he
lovely.
thought something was funny, he didn't kind of laugh that much. He just kind of went. That was about as much as he would do.
People who know Bob Spears would probably find that quite funny.
Yeah, but people like you, who have drifted off and not even listening anymore, would not even care. But I thought it was funny.
There's good things about both of them. Like you can do fantastic things on the TV that you can't do on stage in terms of stunts and props and locations and stuff like that.
Yes.
But there's nothing as exhilarating as sort of riding that wave of audience laughter and for an hour. And
oh, well, if you've got 500 people in a theatre and you're just doing an hour and a half show, it's just a brilliant kind of thing, and you know instantly whether something is funny, whereas if you do it on the TV or film, you don't really know whether it's hilarious until a bit down the track. Although when we were filming the TV show, there was this old guy who sat on the other side of the road where we were shooting some stuff outside our flat, and he was laughing quite a lot.
That gave us a lot of confidence.
Gave us a lot of confidence. He was laughing a lot while we were doing sketches and jokes and stuff. And then when we were packing up all the equipment, he was laughing still.
I drove past there the other day.
Yeah.
He's still laughing.
He's still laughing. Something about the little bottle in the paper bag. I think that had something to do with it.
I don't think that's
Irrelevant?
I think it's that we were just that funny.
Oh, right. You don't think he was mental or anything? That went weird.
we have got a film in development, and but we can't tell you anything about it.
Yes, we're very secretive about it because we wrote this film a few years ago and we sent it to all these big time producers and then they stole it and they didn't give us any credit for it and then they went and made it. You know? Have you seen The English Patient? That was ours. Our idea.
He was playing the burnt guy. I was going to do the nurse, the Indian guy,
and the plane.
girlfriend. I was the plane.
Yeah.
Ours wasn't, quite as sensitively titled.
No.
Ours was called Mr. Potato Head.
Yes.
But nevertheless, they ripped it off.
That was our idea. No, but we have got a film in development and it's going to be tops. It's coming out in 2025 and it's going to be just like, it's just going to really, just nail it for everybody. It's going to be great, isn't it?
I hope so.
It's going to gross $75.
Oh, well, my favourite comedian, I think, would be Cole.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm sure you probably feel the same way, do you?
What?
Who's your favourite comedian?
Oh, you would be. I mean, you're not my favourite comedian.
Not your absolute favourite.
Not my absolute favourite, because there's many other people that are, that I love. But out of all the comedians that I know, you would easily be in the top 5,000. And
really?
Yeah, easy too.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
But who do you like? Who do you like?
I like all the classic comedy duos, like Abbott and Costello. Martin and Lewis. Simon and Garfunkel. Were they comedians?
No, I don't think so.
The tall guy had funny hair.
Yeah.
What about that song?
It was tall guy, short guy thing.
Didn't they have that classic song, the classic comedy tune from the 70s? Are you going to Scarborough Fair? No, I'm not. I'm not going there. Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. Why are you mentioning those obscure herbs? Remember me to the one who lives there. But I told you, I'm not going there. I don't have any intention of going there. Remember that routine?
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it was funny when they did it, though, I think. Yes, it is a problem.
Yeah.
It is groupies. Oh man.
Yeah, we often, when we're performing, women throw their underpants onto stage.
Throw them.
Yeah, although when they throw their underpants at us, their underpants are usually soiled. I think it's a different message they're
I don't know
trying to
whether
give
you
us.
needed to mention that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a weird message and we can't figure out what it is, can we?
No, I'm fairly confident. I know what they're trying to tell us.
Yeah. Look, it's great. The future for Lano and Woodley is just boundless, isn't it?
Yeah, but what my big ambition is, I'm hoping that sometime over the next year or two, we're going to get to do Lano and Woodley's World Around Us.
Which is a great concept, where we come on at the beginning of a nature documentary, and we say this is a documentary about Canadian geese, and then we show the documentary.
And then at the end, we come back on and go, next week, wildebeest. I reckon we could do that.
It's just a terrific kind of concept, and also our biggest goal is to release a two-in-one ice cream with the two little sticks and the two little bits that you can snap apart. The Lano and Woodley ice cream.
Will we have a flavour each?
Yeah, we'll have a flavour each.
What's your flavour going to be?
Hummus. Yes.
I'm going to have pork and tin.
Pork and tin.
Yeah.
Right. Really? That's going to be, look out for that. It's going to be really successful. the Lano and Woodley 2-in-1.
We made ourselves laugh.
Yeah, but you two people, and then we work our way up from there.
Yeah.
But if we don't think we're funny, how are you going to think we're funny? Come on.
Have I told you that when we first met, I didn't have any pubes?
Yeah,
I
you
have
did tell
mentioned
me.
that, haven't I?
Yeah, you did.